Hey guys, I'm Peter with Falcon Ridge Leather, and today I'm diving into a topic that every leather crafter, and really any maker looking to grow their business, needs to figure out. That's how to price your handcrafted goods. Whether you're selling online, at craft fairs, or taking custom orders, it's crucial to get the price right. Price too low, you burn yourself out with little or no profit, but if you price too high, you run the risk of not making any sales. So how do you find that sweet spot? That's exactly what we're digging into today, so let's get into it. One thing real quick, today's my mom's birthday, so please comment below, happy birthday Debbie, to help me wish her happy birthday.
Falcon Ridge Leather.
Before you can price your work properly, you need to know exactly what it costs you to make your product. This means tracking 3 key things: material, labor, and machine time. The first thing to track is the obvious one, your materials. Every piece of leather, every thread, every snap, and every rivet, all these things add up. If you're not tracking your material costs, you're basically guessing your price, and that's a dangerous game. The best way to do this is to break down costs per item. For example, if a hide costs $400 and you can make 20 wallets from it, that's $20 per wallet just in leather. And if you're making bags, you have to add in the hardware, dye, or whatever you're using. You need to account for all of it. The second thing to track is your labor. Your time is valuable. Whether you're making a simple card wallet or a complex bag, you need to account for how long it takes to make. If it takes you 2 hours to make something and you want to pay yourself at least $30 an hour, that's $60 in labor alone. Then for me, the third thing I track is my machine time. Since I use a laser to cut and engrave certain items, I also factor in machine time as a cost. If you use specialized tools and machinery, this is something you'll need to consider as well. Once you have these numbers, you've got the base cost, but you're not done yet. Now that we have material and labor costs, we need to add overhead, and of course, actually make a profit. So, what is overhead? Overhead includes all the hidden costs of running your business, like tools, rent, if you have a workshop, or a portion of your house dedicated to your business, electricity, website fees, and even booth fees if you do markets. One way to add overhead is to add it as a percentage to each of your product's costs. For example, you could add 15 to 20% to account for overhead. Personally, I track my overhead on an annual basis and then break it down to a per hour cost. So say my overhead was $20,000 and I plan to work 2,000 hours in a year. That works out to $10 per hour that I would need to add. And finally, the profit. This is what makes your business sustainable. You're not just covering costs, you need to make money so that you can reinvest, grow, and actually pay yourself. The common approach is to add a markup of 25 to 50%, depending on your market and your competition. So how do we put this all together? Here's a simple pricing breakdown sheet that I use to get started. Feel free to screenshot it and tweak it to your business as you see fit. So we have material, labor, machine, packing, overhead, and that gives us what I call our cost. And then you add your times your profit, and that gives you your sell price. So let's run a quick example on the wallet that I made. So the material for this wallet came in at $20. The labor for this came in at half an hour, and let's use a rate of $60 per hour. That gives us $1 a minute, simple math. So that's $30 to make the wallet. The machine time, it took us 10 minutes. So I'll do 10 minutes at a rate of, again, let's do $60 an hour, $1 a minute. That gives us $10 for machine time. Then our packaging. This includes the mailers, the shipping time, printing the labels, all of this stuff that goes into actually getting the product from you to the other person. Not including shipping costs, because that goes into, or that's tacked on top. So for this product, that's works out to $5. So for our overhead, we discussed that was a rate of $10, and this is a half an hour, so that's another $5. So that gives us a subtotal cost of $70. So I put that here, $70. And so on your range of profit that you want to work with, you can do $70 times 1.5 for the 50% profit to give you a sell price of $105. This pricing method helps to make sure you cover your costs, you make a profit, and you have room for growth. Pricing isn't always set in stone though. Here's a few things to keep in mind to help you refine your pricing. It's always good to do market research. See what similar makers are selling similar products for. If most people are selling a wallet like this at $100 and you want to sell yours at $50, some people might be wary and think that you're either using fake leather or it's a scam. And if you're trying to sell the same wallet for $300, you may not make any sales. It's always good to monitor your profit goals as well. If you're selling too fast, you're probably not charging enough, but if you're struggling to make sales, you might be charging too much. Remember, you're not just selling leather goods, you're selling your craftsmanship, your quality, and your own expertise. Well, that's it for this week. Hopefully this gives you a solid framework on how to price your work. If you've struggled with pricing and found a strategy that works for you, please comment below. And if you have any questions, ask me a question. I'm always happy to help. If you're enjoying these vlogs, please hit the like button and then subscribe to follow along. Thanks for watching. If I'm lucky, I'll see you in the next one.